Okay, so this is New York Times Sudoku card for January 14th, 2025. This is my walkthrough, and you can play this Sudoku from the link in the description. Okay, let's get going. First thing first, let me play some singles. I can play 6 in box 1. This 6 blocks here, this 6 blocks these, this 6 blocks here, gives me 6. I can place 5 in box 7. 5 and 5 here, they block these. 5 and 5, they block these. Gives me 5 here. And I can place 8 also in box 7. This 8 blocks these. This 8 blocks these. That gives me 8 here. And I can place 2 in box 9. 2 and 2 block these. This 2 blocks here. So 2 comes here, which let me put 2 in box 3. 2 and 2, they block these. Gives me 2 here. Okay, and I can place 8 in box 2. 8 and 8, they block these. 8 and 8 block these. Gives me 8 here. And okay, looking at row 5, there's a double of 1 and 5, because here's 1 and 5 in box 4, which means these cannot be used for 1 and 5, and here's 1 and 5 on column 7, meaning this cannot be 1 or 5. So on row 5, there are only 2 empty cells I can put 1 or 5 into, which are these 2 cells. That gives me 1 5 double. That gives me a triple here of 2, 4, and 7. And this cell is blocked by 2 and 7 here, meaning this is 4. And here's 2, so this is 7. And that means this is 2. Okay, and I can place 3 in box 3. This 3 blocks this. This 3 blocks this cell. Gives me 3 here. And I can place 1 in box 9. To do that, first let me look at box 7, where this one blocks this. So 1 in box 7 will be here or here. And that means this cannot be 1. And next I will look at box 6, where this one blocks this one blocks this cell. So 1 in box 6 will be here or here. So this cannot be 1, and this cannot be 1. This one blocks these. This one blocks here. That gives me 1 here. And I'm not sure this helped, but there's a double on column 8. That would be a double of 6 and 8, because 6 and 8 are in box 3, meaning these cannot be used for 6 or 8. This cell is also blocked by 6 and 8, so there are only 2 cells for 6 and 8 on column 8. Also, now looking at row 7, this 3 blocks here, and this 3 blocks here, and this 3 also blocks these of box 4. So 3 in box 4 will be here or here, which means this cannot be 3. That means for row 7 to have 3, they will have to be, it will have to be put in here or here. That means I cannot put 3 in here or here. So in particular, this cell cannot be 3. That gives me a naked single. It's blocked by 1, 2, and 3 will be here, and 4, 5. It's not blocked by 6, but it's blocked by 7, 8, 9. So only 6 can be placed here. And that gives me 8 here and 6 here. And 6 and 6 block these. This 6 blocks here. So this will be 6. Okay, 3, 4, 8, 9. And now I can place 7 on row 8. This 7 blocks this cell, this 7 blocks here. So this will be 7. That gives me 2 numbers for these 2 cells, which will be 3 and 4. And here's 4, so this is 3, and this is 4. Oh, I can place 2 in box 1, 2, and 2. They block these. This 2 blocks here. That gives me 2 here. And I can place 7 on row 7, because here's 7, which blocks these. Gives me 7 here. And this 7 now blocks these, gives me 7 here. Oh, and these 2 will be 1 and 9. Those are the numbers missing from this row, which gives me 3, 4 double here. That gives me 7, 9 double here, and it will give me 1, 4 double. And here's 4, meaning this is 1 and this is 4, which gives me 9 and 1. Okay. And now these are 4, 5, 9. Here's 4 and 5. That gives me 9, which gives me 7 and 9. And this 9 blocks these. This 9 blocks these. 9, 9 here, block these. Gives me 9 here. And this row is missing 4, 5, 7. Let me put all of them in these 2 cells. And this cell is blocked by 4 and 7. So that gives me 5, gives me 4, 5, and 7, which block these. This 7 blocks these. This 7 blocks here, gives me 7 here. 7 is missing from column 2, so this cannot be 7, meaning this has to be 7. Oop. That gives me 9 here. Okay, guess I can go with this. This column is missing 1, 3, 6. And this cell is blocked by 1 and 6. So this is 3. And then this 3 blocks this cell. This 3 blocks these. This 3 blocks here. Gives me 3 here. Oh, these are 2 for double. So 4 here makes this cell 2. And this is 4. This 2 blocks this cell. This 2 blocks this cell. This 2 blocks this cell. Gives me 2. The last number of this column is 6. That gives me 1, 5, and 1. Oh, and this is 6, and this will be 1. Okay, 5 here blocks these. This 5 blocks here. That gives me 5. 4 blocks these. Gives me 4, and this will be 8, and this will be 3. And these are 8 and 9. 8 here makes this cell 9. This is 8. The last number of this column is 4. Gives me 3, 4, 3, and 9. Okay, here it is. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.